ever let somebody call you the wrong name because you just don't feel like correcting them? And like 6 months later, you finally tell them, you're like, you know, my name isn't John, it's Tom. And you're like, why didn't you tell me that in the beginning? Yeah, I wasn't planning on knowing you. Just, to be honest with you. You ever have somebody hold open a door for you, but you're really far away? You're like, holy man, I'm gonna have to jog. And then you feel obligated to make that big 20-yard dash to the door so Mr. Helpful can feel good about himself. It's not even the place you wanted to go into in the first place. Thanks a lot. Yeah. I've been meaning to stop by Lane Bryant. That's great. The other thing that happened to me was I was almost mugged. But luckily, I had picked up a book on self-defense. Well, I thought it was a book on self-defense, but it turned out to be the Kama Sutra? Yeah. Which is like a lovemaking book. Yeah, I didn't know that. Let me just say this. That mugger didn't know what hit him. I was like, yeah! And, he still calls. All right, thank you guys very much. Have a pleasant evening. Thank you.
I'm in a relationship with the most indecisive woman in the world. That's the one thing we ever argue about. She's like, you know, Chris, I'm not good at choices. You make them for me. I said, cool. From now on, you're bisexual. One year, man. People try to push you into marriage. You know, people in society is like, hey, you should spend 2 months' salary on an engagement ring, man. Like the average guy's got 2 grand just lying around, you know. I don't do well in relationships, man. I'm a bookworm, I'm a recluse, you know. And chicks like to spend lots of time with you. I try to be tactful when I need space. I'm like, hey, sweetheart, I can't miss you if you're never gone. Something lost. Chicks like to talk too, man. I booked a scuba trip last June. Just remember what silence sounds like. An hour into it, she showed up in a canoe. What you doing down there? Where'd you answer your phone? Talking to a mermaid down there? And it's kind of weird too because, like, she's the TV watching type and I'm like the newspaper type, you know, so we can't communicate on that level. Like the other day, I don't know what possessed me, but I made some mention of Pakistan and India's, like, you know, long battle over Kashmir, and she said, you know, wow, I knew that stuff was expensive, but I didn't think they'd kill for it. And her thing now is that I'm a nerd. Everything that I know that she does is because I'm a nerd. Like, she didn't know that the slasher from Friday the 13th was Jason Voorhees. Even though it clearly says so on my 12-inch figurine.
I'm Laura. I went to school for anthropology, and you know, I think that's just a long, confusing word. You know, I think they should just condense it and call it temp job prep. And the quirky thing about working as a temp is that they basically treat you like a retard. When you answer the phone, say hello. Do you want me to write that down? Or are you just gonna eat the paper? They don't trust you, you know what I mean? They don't trust you. They don't trust you to go anywhere alone. Like, you get up to go to the bathroom, and it's, where are you going? Can I help you with something? I was just gonna get my rifle out of the trunk. Yeah, you can help me with something. I worry about things, you know, I'm a worrier, I worry about things. And I think if you're a worrier, it's just in you, you know what I mean? I think it's in you, it's in your blood, it's in your bones. Like, I'm a worrier, my parents are worriers, their parents are worriers. I'm sure my great-great-grandparents were like, telephone? Wouldn't want to get me near one of those telephones. You get telephone poisoning.
I did go out with this one guy because he looked like a celebrity. But it only took me 2 days to realize this is not John Goodman. Just this big fat guy, just constantly sweating. And then he broke up with me. I know, he broke up with me. The last thing he said to me was, "You are not Carla from Cheers." Okay, so that's good. Good for you. Alright. Sometimes I'll leave the stage and people will approach me and they'll be all, "Debbie, what's up with your movements? Were you like a cheerleader?" Okay, my answer is no. And oh. Thank you. Alright, I was actually a song girl. Do you know the difference between song girls? Song girls have pom-poms and cheerleaders are whores. Alright, they are the ones that would go out with the football team and the basketball team. Okay, I'm above that. I would go out with the coaches. Who is smarter? Alright, can you tell that I'm wearing my deal-blocking underwear? Alright, anyway. They're very comfortable when you're on stage. Feels good. Alright, I want to tell you the truth. I always kind of fantasized about being a stripper. But sir, it's not like the showgirl stripper. It's not like the ooh, no, not that kind of stripper. Are you excited? The table's like tipping. Anyway, why? No one's that large.